Hello everybody and welcome to a spotlight on Bronze Age. This game kind of could be described as Age of Empires, but not as well made and deep. So it's a simpler, more stripped down version of Age of Empires, which means it's really not all that deep. But let's just go into the game. Let's start a new game. I have started this one. And honestly, let's just, you can see I've lost this game pretty much. I've got pretty much nothing going for me, and every time something happens, their strength is high, their intellect is high, while I'm losing food. I'm gaining quite a bit of other stuff. I'm losing people, and there's a 100% risk of one of these things popping up every single time. We'll go through that as I start a new game. So as you can see, starvation and high threat. So I probably should return some of these to camp, and even when all of my people, all 10 of my people are in like the base, I'm fucked anyway. So this is how everything works. This is an end game. I don't think, oh actually I've got 11 people. I'll be saved. This is how an end game looks like, especially if you're about to lose. If I keep on going for a couple more turns, everybody will be dead and I'll be game over. Now, let's exit. I do want to exit. Yes. Let's create a new game. I can choose between Africa or Near East. And you start 4 million years ago in Africa and finish about 4,000 years ago. And if you go to the Near East, you start about 6,000 years ago and end about 2,000 years ago. Or BC, actually. My bad. They are slightly different in the way they play. Not too different, though. So I'm going to go with... Well, let's go with Near East, because I think the last thing I showed you was Africa. Pretty sure, actually. So let's pick this one. Near East recommended victory in Africa of any. So this is the more difficult way to play the game, it tells you. So maybe I should do Africa again, because I lost last time. Let's do Africa. And then you've got settler. This is difficulty, right? Standard victory conditions, or 20% less resources. A palace costs about 25% more, and a palace is what you need to build to win before your time runs out. Let's go with the easiest difficulty, because I'm not very good at this game. I've played about 2 games so far, I've lost both of them. Or was it 1 actually? I honestly don't remember. Would you like to go through the short tutorial? No, I would not. As you can see, you start with 8 people and 1 of these like food places. By default, you start with -8 food production and -0.4 people. You get some default materials and culture, and at the beginning of the game, there's no threat whatsoever. First things first, you wanna get rid of this minus in starvation, because that's gonna kill people very, very quickly. The way you do that is, of course, moving people from here to there, which you do with plus or minus. As you can see, everybody in here, at least at this very moment, produces 2.4 food. So we'll just keep adding them until this is in the positive, and as you can see, nobody's going to be dying anymore. Let's actually add 1 more, and now we're going to be producing people, which is what you want. So as long as there's no threat here, there's really no reason to have people around here in the middle section. So let's just put everybody into food to produce more people. I'm gonna end my turn here, and my Wi-Fi is going to fail me on my phone. I'm down on something on my phone, and nothing's really happening here. So next turn, we've got 9.1 people. It says 9.1. Last turn it said, what did it say? 8.5, I guess. Every decimal point is not important whatsoever. It just tells you how close you are to getting a new person. just feel like I should be pointing it out. And at the beginning of the game, you really just want to produce a shit ton of food to get more people to produce more food. This culture here also produces points you can spend on technology. I still don't quite understand what the relation is between culture and research. All I know is that more culture results in more research. So we can produce food here, but if I click on this, gathering plus 10 people max and plus 1 food per person. So right now, as you can see, there's a maximum of 10 people and they are producing 2.4 food per person. If I research this, which I will do, it'll go up to 20 and they'll produce 3.4 food per person, which will gain me about, I think, there's 9 people in there now, so it'll gain me 9 food in total per turn. So let's research that. Now we've gotten that, and as you can see, now we can place 20 people in here, and there's a lot more food being produced. 36, as a matter of fact. Let's end the turn. Your people in the forest have found a new land. Plus 20% to our land in the new forest, which means... oh, even more place here to place more people, which I don't have people quite yet. I don't even have room for 25 people. But let's just keep pouring people into food production. I am nearing the population limit. As a matter of fact, I'm at the population limit at the moment. So is it worth it to have people produce food? Well, first of all, they're not doing anything else, so of course it's worth it. But I think it does store up food, as you can probably see right now. No, you can't. Pretty sure it stores your food. Anyway, so you can say it's really Age of Empires. This is the next age, and this is the next age. So I can't research anything in this age yet. So I can now research the use of fire, which gives me more population. Also, there's a car honking outside. I could research this, which unlocks the stoneworking activity. Each person makes 3 production, 5 people max, which is really useful, actually. Or another means of food production, which is hunting. Honestly, this, as far as I can tell from what I've played, this skill tree, at least in the easy part in Africa, maybe later on it becomes more useful if you've got higher difficulties or go to the east thing. Maybe this becomes more relevant. At the moment, this is an inferior way of getting food to just do the fruit thing. And you want to end up at this specific spot here, building a palace, which you need all of these 3 for, it looks like. This tree is like totally separate. I can imagine the end game being way more productive here than it is here. But from my experience personally, you don't get to that point. At least I didn't. So I'm gonna go unlock this, because that's gonna allow me to build buildings. And I'm going to take away a little bit from food production. Plus 10-ish is good enough. Actually, I can only use 5 people here. So they're going to produce material for me to build these buildings, which are going to then boost production, productivity, and population. Next thing on my list is definitely increasing population. So far, I still haven't had any real risk. As you can see, I can now build something because I'm producing quite a lot of material. Population plus 10, 20% passive growth, culture, and production, which means this is passive growth plus 2.4. It's going to be 20% higher, so that's going to be like 0.2 or 0.3 higher. And of course, some extra population, which is always good. So let's build this. And that builds some stuff. We can evolve. That being said, improved form of human primate, culture bonus plus 20. Again. Required production points 25. Can't quite reach that, right? I mean, I'm at 22. Let's just try. I can. Doesn't make any sense. But hey, who cares? Got some more culture going on. And that's the end of this turn. And right here you can see we're at 24,000 years before BC. Not before BC, but... now threats start being a thing. So what I want to do is take some people away from food production. Make sure it still stays in the positive. Maybe take someone away from production, and this you really want to be under 8%. I don't know why they chose 8%, but I really do feel like this is not an actual percentage. I feel like, and I don't have any proof for this, I feel like when it becomes over 8%, there's a way more significant chance of anything happening to you. Keeping it under 8% is pretty much almost a guarantee that you're not gonna get hurt. And let's see, we can population increase. Let's research the use of fire. And with that ending the turn. These people you're not going to be able to put anywhere else, really. Because they have to defend your tribe. That's pretty much how I'd describe it. And right now, it's just a matter of continuing on. Just got another person. Risk level went down. I think I'm going to put that into food production because, as you can see, I've got about half the people I am able to sustain. And as long as this remains under 8%, I'll be fine. And more food means more people, means more safety. In the long run, that is. As you can see, I've got now a pop-up. Savages are attacking. They want to take our lands in the forest, which is here, that's where people are going to die if I fail. The strength is high, so do not fight them. Their intellect is low, so we can trick them pretty easily. So we should try that. You successfully avoided any consequences. It doesn't really give me anything. Sometimes it gives you stuff. In this case, not really. Unlocks hunting activity. Each person makes 3 food, 5 people max. You see, hunting gives 3, but searching for food or farming, I don't know what's called, gathering, at the moment gives me 3.4. So, not worth it. I'm going to research it anyway, because I do feel like if you play your cards right, you're going to get more food. And last time, I really bottlenecked on not being able to produce enough food and have enough safety. So if I early on get enough food production going, I probably can sustain some more safety down the line as well. I imagine, I don't know. I thought hunting was up here. That's maybe my mind playing tricks on me. This is a bad idea. Because this is... Actually, this is 3.6. And this gives me... also 3.6. So it doesn't really matter. Other than if these people get attacked, I think a percentage or maybe all of them die. So spreading them out, if it's equal, I'll be spreading them out. Ending my turn here. New territory discovered. Your people are in the mountain now found a new land. 20% to our land in the mountains. Which means more people, I guess, or more I think more productivity. One or the other. So nothing much interesting is happening here so far. And in my turn, I just got a new person and new technology options. Strength. Extra strength means you need less people to defend yourself. So I already stand corrected. This skill tree over here, very, very important as a matter of fact. Because you want to have that strength. You see, I just got a lot of strength from that research. So now I can probably distribute some people to here and maybe even... let's not do that one yet. 20% extra is the capacity of that thing, of course. Got a new person. Place it over here. And turn. Got a new person. Place it over here. Research. Building of the workshop. Or more population. I mean, I'm not even close to my population limit at the moment. So why should I care about more population, right? And that workshop sounds really, really interesting. So end my turn. I've got a high threat at the moment. So let's... return one person to... Actually, no. I want to return one of these people, because these are making me food to make new people to protect me. And now I can... I actually kind of want to try being at +1 every single turn. Every person will now produce 0.5 more resources in the savannah, so that's over here, which is really good. We need more building materials. Let's see, our workshop, 400 I need for that, so we're quite a way off of that, because we've got 280. And as you can see, our palace is for winning the game, but you need 15,000 production points and a certain technology social class. We'll get to that when we get to that. I want to play one entire game of this in this video, so this might be a relatively long spotlight, but I want to show you everything from beginning to end, because if I were to stop now, which is I think the usual length roughly of a video, let me actually check. Yeah, we're already 15 minutes in, so this is probably going to be a very long video, but I want you to see the culture system as well as everything, really. Also, I want you to see how badly things can go very, very quickly in this game. Because it'll probably end up happening, let's be honest here. I was going to do something interesting, and I don't remember what, so let's see. I'm already at +1, so I'm going to just end my turn, get a new person, and I think I'll just do that a couple of times. What happened for my threat to just skyrocket like that? 10,000 millennia BC new technologies are available for us. Oh, we can research new technologies. So we're now in the next age, which happens automatically. Not buildings, but techs. Everything here can now be researched. So that's more strength, more food for hunting, or we can unlock fishing. We can also unlock stoneworks, which is more population, which again I don't need quite yet. But I will eventually need, because I need to unlock this, to unlock this, to unlock this. And of course more gathering. But that only increases the capacity, which you get the point. We don't really need right now. What we do, however, need is more people to protect our village, and quite a bit of them. I think that might be linked to the fact that we now are in a new age, so it expects us to be a lot stronger, because we're going to be fairly soon, I think. As you can see, I can immediately increase our strength, which decreases this by quite a bit. And then put some people back in here. My phone battery is filled again. So that's good news. Just go a couple of turns, get some more people build, and then build this workshop. Thank God. That'll help with production of this stuff. Can I place one in here? I can, but should I place one in food? I think I should prioritize food over production, to be honest. I think that's a good idea. Because more food, it's more people, it's more safety, and maybe... Oh, I'm at the population limit, so that's the case. Let's just stay at plus 1.2 here and increase production here by a shit ton. Because at this moment we just need to wait. The strength is low, the intellect is high, so now we want to actually fight them. And 3 of our people died. That's very, very not good. So let's go back on this. Get some more people gathering food for us. On hunting. And then let's see what actually gives us more at this moment. 3.6 or 5. Okay, this is one it is. Definitely. I can place all 10 people in here actually, and producing, oh, a good amount of people as well. Wow. This is going so much better than my last playthrough. I don't know why. I feel like it is. Maybe this is going to go downhill soon. And it'll go downhill very, very quickly. But maybe I understand the game a little bit more. Since it's my... I do feel like I played 2 games of this. But I can only see one other save file. So maybe I only played 1 game and I played it through 2 sessions. That's very possible. I honestly don't really know. Let's see. Buildings. I do want to build this thing. Requirements. I need technology, religion, which is kind of ironic. Which is somewhere in here, I think. But for that I need more culture. So let's see. What is a smart thing to do right now? Take some people away from food production and put some extra people towards resource production over here. Because I'm now at the population limits. Plus 0 food. That's what I did wrong last time as well. I was producing food when I didn't need more people. Which, of course, doesn't really give you anything, so don't do that. I'm at the population limit, I'm well aware, but I'm not growing as well. So that just means I'm getting safer. Right now, just hoarding people, well, not people, but resources and research points, yeah, until I can improve my population limit, which I really kind of need to do soon. Also, I probably shouldn't keep this open while recording a spotlight video. I'm very sorry for that sound. So, oh, I can research technology. Technology. Okay, 30 people max on gathering. We don't care too much about gathering because it's not filled up yet. We can captive animals, plus 10 people on hunting, which is way more interesting than this one. And building storage. Don't really care about that. Unlocks the fishing. Each person gathers 3 food, 20 people's max. And of course we want to increase our population. But if we can go together with something else as well. Population plus 10 plus 20. Oh no, that's stonework people. Population plus 20 maximum. Religion unlocks the worship activity. Each person makes 3 culture. 10 people max unlocks the building of burial place. I'm gonna go with building of fire because I need a population. Let's go back to the settlement and put some people back from there to there to produce some more population for us, because we are a little bit low on population, but of course right when I need it, I get the option to evolve even further, which gets me more culture and more strength, I think. No, just more culture. More culture is fine because I need research points badly. So let's build an army of people. It's pretty much what we're doing right now. Putting as many people as we can into food production predominantly. So let's actually... I want to produce some of this. But predominantly I want to produce a lot of food. This gives me 2 people per turn. That's actually pretty fucking good. And more people then allows me to produce more food, which allows me to produce more people. Population plus 100 maximum. I don't quite need that yet, and I would really like some religion. It's the first time I've ever said that, I think. So let's go back to a flat 2 people, and then... seems about right. Yeah, let's do 3 actually. Medium and medium. Take shelter, hopefully nothing dies. Nobody died. Very good. It's very, very good. And next up, I'm gonna put some people back into religion. Religion helps your research. You want to have a lot of religion. At the moment you unlock it, put people into it, because that's going to help you advance. And you need those points to increase your food production and your population limits. Because as you can see, that 100 population I'm going to need pretty soon. That being said, I would like... going to need this sooner or later anyway. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I'm gonna go with 100 population. Put some people into this back again as well. Because it is a resource you do need, whether you like it or not. And I'm going to build a hunting camp. 10 people max for hunting, 1 food per person for hunting. So this is going to increase by like 10. And I can put people back in here. So let's take people away from here. And let's put people into... not that many. Now I'm getting 4 people per turn. As you can see, I'm going quite well. Some extra people praying, always nice. And now I'm getting more people than I know what to do with, slowly but surely, which is very much a good thing. Let's research this one. And also, you can see, now that I've got this going on, I can upgrade my research so much more than I could before. So this is probably, aside from food, the most important resource you're going to gather. Also this, because you need to build things, obviously. Everything is important, don't get me wrong. But this is by far the most important. So I do like the idea of producing 4 people per turn, to be honest. Though I would like some extra strength soon. 50 to 4k years BC, which is quite a way away, but it does give you like, yeah, 50% extra strength, which is insane. I'm gonna go down this route, but I don't need... I need to remind myself of the fact that I do need to unlock this and this, for which I need this as well, to unlock the palace, which you do need to win. That's the only way to win this game. In Age of Empires you can just murder everybody else. There is nobody else in this game. You need to build that building before the game is over to win the game. So you do need to work towards that. Not only sustain yourself, but you've got a goal which you need to make. So whether I like it or not, I'm going to have to research this. And let's see. Put some more people into religion again. It's 10 out of 10 now. And 2 more people into food here. Should be fine. We have sighted a number of migrating alligators. Number is many, but they're slow, and they are not alerted to danger is high. Let's just ignore it. Because if the danger is high, and they're not really, like, coming for us, why bother them and risk people dying? Couple more people in here. And as you can see, nothing really horrible happens. If this becomes 100%, anything, every turn something happens, and when something happens, people are gonna die. It's pretty much that easy. Oh, I now understand the relation between culture points and research points. These culture points build up until you get a research point. I've only got 0.1 culture point, but I'm getting 90 per turn, and I need 250 for the next research point. So that all makes sense. Let's see. This is the only logical thing to do right now, right? Because this is 20 people max, but I'm not even close to the maximum here. This is not going to give me too much anytime soon, and I'm making quite a bit of food as it is. And I just filled up my religion praying spot. So let's go there. And let's produce some more resources, actually, because producing quite a bit of people and food, I mean, can never be too much, don't get me wrong. Fill that up to the max and fill this up to the max. Yeah, Producing almost 6 people per turn. It's quite insane at this point. Population plus 10. What does this do? Holy shit, population plus 1,000. Could be useful. Then again, not running into population issues anytime soon. So I either want to save this point because I'm getting close-ish to being able to unlock these research points, which is going to allow me to be a lot more stronger. Or I want to go fishing. Actually, no, I want to go this one because I need to unlock this one anyway. Yeah, research that one. And throw some extra people into there. Build a good supply of people. Put some in there, put some in there. And right now, I think it's mostly just I'm kind of fucked. Savages are attacking. They want to capture and eat your people. The strength is medium, the intellect is high. So there's not a good chance we're going to win this without any casualties. But tricking them is going to be a bad idea as well. We can try to flee, but I'm going to try and fight. And I lost 35 people. Holy shit. Take away people from there. And a couple from here as well. Luckily I'm producing 6 persons per turn, so I can now unlock this one exactly at the right moment because I repeat, I need more strength. I need even more strength. Damn it. As you can see, losing those 35 people was a real issue for me. The culture's high, our people visited by friendly nomads. I joined up with them. Got some free population, which that's exactly what I needed. Buildings. 1 culture for every person extra. Build it. I need that shit. Getting more culture. More culture is better. Okay. Back into food production you go. Back into culture production till 13 and then that's all the risk I'm willing to take for the time being. We are getting somewhat close to the end of the game, I think. I think at turn 100 it ends, or 150? I think at turn 100, actually. I just need a lot of culture, mostly. People will be producing themselves. I'm quite high in numbers of people right now. I'm gonna try to flee this time. People killed, people eaten. Again, it's an issue. Somehow, there is a point in this game where the game just decides it wants to fuck you really, really hard. Thankfully, I can research this again. Because this is something that goes in tiers, apparently. And I really needed it right now. I would have preferred not to use that, because I would have preferred to research something more useful. Something that progresses me towards the end of the game. But I really need the protection right now. Because if I've got more protection, I can put more people into this to produce more culture for me. Okay, we're doing good. Put some more people back in here as well. Join up with them. Everybody who's willing to join with me is a good thing, really. I want to put people into their technology. Population limit plus 400. Unlocks the food production activity plus 2 food per person. Let's just do that, honestly. And this... I just want to check something real quickly. I know people are going to starve, but I just want to make sure 6.6 or... Yeah, no. How about no? Abso-fucking-lutely not. That was a wasted point, but again, it's a part of the tree which you need to do, so nothing really you can do about it. Let's go for 20 here, and can we get 20 there as well? Yeah, we can. Evolution! More culture! Need more culture. I feel like we're going in the right direction now. Passive growth of culture and production increases by 20%. Exactly what I need. Especially these two is what I'm low on right now. At least... actually, no, I'm getting kind of low on food as well. Maybe I should look into this next then. More people in hunting is never a bad idea, I don't think. Then again, more people into culture. Maximum of 25 has been reached. I think food is the more safe option to go with here. Then again, this stoneworking unlocks the... it's also difficult. What does architecture do? It's something I do need, but I'm gonna go with this one. Unlocks food production activity, plus 3 food per person, 200 people max. Don't particularly care about that, but I do like the fact that I can put more people into food production now, to produce even more people. I'm going to need to upgrade my population soon. I can trick these people easily. But the fact that I'm join up with them, otherwise. Okay, maximum population. So, put some people into there. And just hope that I can upgrade my population limit soon. 20 turns left till the end of the game. That doesn't increase my population. This doesn't increase my population either. That's plus 400. Feel like I do need that, to be honest, so let's research it. Next thing I'm gonna research is this, no matter what happens, because I need this, then this, and then this, and then to build it. So I might as well actually start putting some extra people into there as well. Because I'm producing 5 people per turn, it's quite enough, I think. Can I put... buildings, storage, build that shit. It's only going to help me to produce more things, more people, more everything. Speed is weak, take shelter. You've managed to... Nobody died. Miraculously enough, nobody died. Wow. Now there's a lot of people working in here, which I need a lot of people working in here. At least the ability for a lot of people to work in there. My bad. So I've got 17 turns left, is that right? Or does it... It goes till 5 and it's... I think I've got 13 turns left. I think it's 100 turns for a full game. Their intellect's medium, tracking them is the best option. And right now it's just a matter of seeing if my machine I've built here, my society, works quick enough to build the thing before the end of the game. Plus 200 population max unlocks the building of the megalith. Let's research that stuff. Megalith, 125 more maximum worship people and some more production. Okay, so I'm going to need that. I don't think I'm going to be able to get 15k to win the game before the game ends. Like, not feasibly at all. So let's take some people away from food production. Just for a little while to start our resources production and not cripple ourselves in culture production. As soon as I research the last thing, I'm going to... Well, last thing. This thing, the social class. I'm going to do less research into social, into culture. This is stuff you do want, so I do need some more culture. But I need a lot, and I mean a lot more resources. So hopefully soon we will be able to... It's gonna be close. Very, very close as a matter of fact. Take some people away from here until we're down to producing 300 a turn, roughly. And then put those people into here. About 7.7% is fine. Actually, let's go back to 85 people in here and put some people in here as well to produce some more other people. The good money, join up with them, people. 90 more people. 90 more people is 90 more people who will produce shit for me. That's good. Not going to build this. 100% extra strength is... Actually, how much is this? No, I'm not going to do this. Do I need that? I think that would be beneficial for me. That definitely is beneficial for me because I can put a shitload more people in here now. I spent 5,000 resources to increase this by about 200 per turn, but my turns are few. So I still don't know if that was truly the best course of action, but I think I'm doomed anyway, to be honest. So why am I producing less food every turn? Why is that? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Still producing... Oh, because there's more people joining up and it's... I'm producing the same amount, but it's... not as much as... I don't know how to pronounce that sentence. Holy shit. Not gonna get to 15k. Doesn't look like it. And I think that's the end of the game. Evolution. More culture. I don't really need culture. I need resources. I think that's the end of the game. 4 million years have gone by, yet you have not been able to reach the necessary level of development. You were swept away by your more successful neighbors. To win the game, you need to build a palace. You may continue playing the game in survival mode without any limit, but you will not be able to win the game, or you may quit to the main menu and try to improve your rating. So we did not actually die. We did somewhat well, not very well, and if I continue playing now, I will do very badly, because at this point, it is survival mode, which pretty much means the game is going to throw a lot of shit at you until you die. As you can see, I played this one game, it took me about 45 minutes, and I didn't win. So, is this game easy? No. Would I rather play Age of Empires? Most of the time, yes. So, it's up to you, really. It's only €3 on Steam, which is a fair price, because it is a fun game. I have had 45 good minutes making this video for you guys. Hopefully you guys have had 45 good minutes watching this, which I kind of doubt, because if you can't like interact with the decisions, these games, usually for me at least, are not fun and maybe even frustrating to watch, especially since a lot of you might be thinking, oh, you're so dumb, you're not gonna win. And you know what? You're right, I didn't win. So, this is one of those games you really take it or leave it. I don't really recommend it, you getting it, but I don't really recommend you not getting it either. So, until the next time, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you have enjoyed the video, which hopefully you have. Bye.